reaching that location.
One pitch and one out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Now here is Eddie Murray. Murray in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. To the right side, and that chance handled. The tag, and he's out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in Denver. Josh Gibson stepping in now.
No, foul ball.
You'll want. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Angel Martinez. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. We're tied at 1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Altuve slings to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Now at the plate, Leo DeVries. Ball. The 1-1. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. Martinez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. But
now on the bump, Blake Treinen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Reynolds stands in here, takes ball one low.
Ball, that's inside.
That one missed, now 3-0. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A two-run shot. And now here is George Lombard Jr. Singleton makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Sean Figgins. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 0-2. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. So impressive that he didn't.
Run around the move. Ball outside. Throw to second, and great jump. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses.
Out on the tag.
And they got him. Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's two away. Now Garrett Anderson, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in, Eddie Murray.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Ball.
Well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting and that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Altuve handles it, sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
On the ground and foul ball. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So up next, Angel Martinez. That one in triple digits. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 1.
Treinen, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. The 1-1.
A real hot another spot.
Inside, ball 2.
1, 2, like a magic before.
And down on strikes. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that is that. Back here in Denver, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And now George Kell.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again. There's a strike. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to get out inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
I think the Pistons. There's my last couple guys there. There's a fucking lot.
Got him looking for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Will Smith to the plate.
Pistons.
That's outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey!
Yeah, they keep reacting these
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's a little bit low. Out to short. Witt. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Out towards right center field.
Oh,
And that is that.
1, 2, back to my shoe. We're gonna blow it up.
Back here in Denver. Now it's the second baseman, Leo DeVries.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
2-0. Kell throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And now, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
I swear, baby,
Ryan Reynolds here.
oh my goodness.
After it, appeal to first. No swing.
It'd be a struggle, I can't lie.
The 1-0. And another ball.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That's off the mark. And now 3-0. Line drive.
For real?
It down.
For real?
On to Murray.
For real?
Don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Bro, my bad, bro.
We head to the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, we're up 5-0.
Jose Altuve.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got the bat going too soon at strike two. Gibson down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Eddie Murray digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
Ball.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Grabs it on the run. 2 down. So digging in, Adley Rutschman. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Every time great.
Alright. Okay,
Outside, that's the ball.
Okay, drive. Yes, I'll get those.
Line drive. Base hit. Murray on his way around third. In there safely.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull it off.
Now a chance for Garrett Anderson. On the ground right side. And foul ball. To the right side. Murray steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Coors Field, top 6. George Lombard Jr. getting ready to hit. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Now
That's
one
ball
miss.
3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
These photos of large ice blocks in the parking lot at Dundas and Bond Street.
So they turn to their closer, Joan Perez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Murray in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner takes off. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
That's what my first time rejected. Pablo Lopez for Ronnie Rose.
And they'll do it again. Lombard gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. That one misses. Full count now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Set down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Gibson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Man at first, one away. Hell. Over to Altuve.
Yeah, you're out.
Over to Murray for the inning-ending double.
Bro, that's 96, Adam. Like, this shit's retarded.
Bottom of the sixth. Leading off, Ken Singleton.
Are you kidding? Shit on that.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, why is Buxton not on the trade?
Nice grab.
Hell yeah.
Nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman, George Kell, 1 for 2. That one catches the corner for a strike. That's out to center field. Witt has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Two down, nobody on.
Time to try and pull on some block.
Out towards right center field. Reynolds on the run. And that's the inning. Back here in Denver, digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Let's see if this block
Kicks a swing, appeal to third, did not go. Check swing, no appeal. 2-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Altuve handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. So up next, Angel Martinez.
Also
on the ground to third.
Throw
Throw almost pulls him off the bag, but he holds on to get the out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Right off the corner?
Nice play to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball left side. One pitch and one out. Jose Altuve, the next to hit.
Nope. That's inside.
Is that like the Red Sox this week?
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Murray moving under it. Takes it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Foul ball.
What'd you say, Zach?
Oh, one.
With the Danny what? Oh yeah, no, Eddie Murray don't got a bad swing.
And
Yo.
that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground.
No, he got a good swing. He's in the game for a grip. Like if I had to hit with him, I'd have no issues. He got a good swing. It's been a while since I used Ed. Yeah, it's been a while since I used Ed balls. I think the last time was probably 19. Either 19 or 21.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Next pitch is downstairs.
Neuron going into contact here. It's time to pull off something. The time to fleece the Yankees.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanding his fastball out of that same tunnel.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep.
Who else just hopped in the live stream? Who are you, my boy?
And out of here. A solo shot. And here is Ceddanne Rafaela.
Who's in the chat, my boy?
They're coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Close, but called a ball. Ball.
Ice man, baby.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Look, he only got 3 pitches, bro.
The base is empty.
There you go.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Reynolds at the plate now. That's
You can take off.
And this one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
Yeah, they're about it here.
It's 10-3.
Oh,
Next
that's
to
not.
hit, George Lombard Jr. 1 for 3. Sliced hard but foul. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this spring. And we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And there's 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Dude, we're about to get stuck in the freeze zone.
Next. And that one
It takes longer and longer for us to get back to the pitcher.
The 0-1.
Ball.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Anderson under it. He makes the grab, 2 away. Josh Gibson getting ready to hit. Base hit.
Dude, he had the bear down. There's no.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's an X swing on the PCI. Where did my outer go?
That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked. But
Yeah, nah, he had the bear down that pitch, bro. There's no way.
In the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. Here's a new pitcher on the pen, Josh Hader.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
This one could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Gibson around third. One run across, and he's got an RBI triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, it's a game, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the dirt.
Hat trick, Bobby Witt, 0 for 5.
And that one
Just wait for it, bro. Wait for it, bro. Who the fuck, Bobby Witt? This is Brian Reynolds' team now.
That's too low. And it's 3-0.
It'll be a strike. We're gonna sit something inside and pray.
He was late there. Strike one.
Dang, I was sitting inside. Chill out. We don't care. Oh my goodness, we might. We honestly might at this point. Fastball low, sell out. 0 for 5.
Tosses to first, and Witt is out.
Yeah, Bobby Witt's a chud. Bobby Witt's a chud. He's about to get benched.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th. Sean
I might, bro. I don't like hitting with him, to be honest with you. Not really. Like, I'll make good swings, don't get me wrong. I just don't fuck with bro like that.
smoked on the ground a second. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
We got bunt defense on and everything. If I do so.
Rutschman. The bit behind with that
yeah,
swing.
good swing, Chud.
Strike one.
And I literally just stepped on a fucking fly, bro. Oh my god.
And a swing and a miss.
Good swing, Chud.
Right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off that, especially when you get to 2 strikes. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. He's trying to stay back. Speed's probably coming.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Garrett Anderson. And a foul ball. Out to short, Witt. That's the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. Down the number 2 hitter, number 83.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're.
Dang, just quit, bro. Yo, you're not gonna send me a friendly. Get up out the game.
Be effective with it.
What have we been doing? And you're gonna send me a friendly.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, that two-seamer's heat
In Minecraft, of course.
for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
They said in
Vivian
Minecraft.
settles underneath it.
Never know, bro. Never know.
So digging in, Cedar Rafaela.
If I ever make it big, I don't want to get fucked up, bro.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Yo, can I just get one home run?
Nah, leave that to Byron Reynolds, my boy.
Check swing, and he went. With 2 down.
Looking like me, my boy. There you go, my
Into
boy.
left center for a base hit.
That's all we need. Go ahead, take off. Take off.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside
Take
with a
off.
breaking ball like
Take off,
that.
man.
You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like
Go home, go home, go home.
They'll
Trunks.
have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for his team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
There's no way.
And the batter now, George.
Yo, this nigga J. No, it's not gonna matter anyway. It's 9. If it was bottom, it. No, the game would also
Let's
be
see if he
over.
can settle himself down. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Strike 2.
Yo,
Rips one to right.
that bitch just teleported.
2 away. Next
Oh
is
my
switching
God,
first
I'm
baseman
about to
Eddie Murray
buzz.
for 4 with a double. Swing and a miss. 0-1. This to third. Pell. Bounces it to
Dude, did you just pick another one?
bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder,
Yeah,
number 29.
Just saying to him right now, let's just get it close. Let's not make it look like we got our ass whooped.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side, DeVries. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now here is George Pell.
I'm outside in your AMD. Right outside. Two-turn, baby, getting on me. Still with the dogs that I do the side.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their
So
last
you
out.
don't know what
up to
to
the
say.
plate
You
is Will
said it
Smith.
for the man.
Towards right center field. That's the ball game. 13-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire
And another
crew here
win
at
for the good
MLB The
guys.
Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
17 hits to 7. Show me the player of the game. How many hits? 3 with Sandy, 1 with Eddie Murray, 2 with Angel Martinez. So 2, 3, you had 6.
Hell yeah.
AJ Buck had 3, 4, 5. I had 6. Yeah, good. Bobby Witt was only there for defense today. Appreciate you, Bobby Witt. Shut as always. Yeah, I got Eddie Murray. Ballin is a gold. Hold up. You're not there. And I got Johan Durant. They didn't even give this one a sinker. Yo, SDS, bro. Fuck me. Is there anybody like Scott Rowland ass? John Don ass? I mean, yeah, but I don't even want him. He throw weird. Where am I putting forward? He plays center. Oh, you know what? We can run another co-op, man. I'm cool with that. Yeah. Bro, JJ Bug. This dude Pew was asking me why I don't play offline yesterday, like, and try to grind shit out. And he was trying to tell me how easy it is to get cards, and I was like, nigga, who are you talking to, gang? No, bro, I know. I told him I don't want to. He was like, bro, but you can. I'm like, nigga, I do this shit every year, bro. Like, I'll just wait. Like, because I'll just end up running mini seasons during the summer at some point. I just don't feel like doing it. Wait, who put in Cattell? You want Leo first or Cattell? Leo first. Wait, Zach, you're hitting second, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alright, but
All of these things. I'm sure. I got real parallel 5 now.
who's Sandy? That shit off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I put the base mod on, bro.
I don't have any diamonds left.
Yeah, that's the only time offline, me not playing offline hurts. I can't get a diamond mod without it. Because they don't count in co-op. For some stupid reason, Anything you do in co-op don't count. Huh?
Stats.
For the parallel mods? No. It doesn't count. This is completely idiotic. Huh? I honestly don't know.
Just about to get started. Ryan Reynolds here. And we are underway.
7 o'clock.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sloan goes 6 feet 5 inches, only 20 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2024. The 1-2.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So fair.
Yeah, toss that bat for a nigga.
Miles an hour. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Ground ball to the right side.
Make a play.
Nice stop. Nicely done for the out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. This one in the air center field. And that is that.
Oh, so I gotta face Hirsch?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this
I don't
one.
know, but they either hit
Kershaw.
World Series
Always
last
a
year
treat to watch one of
last
the best
season.
starters in the sport, Singy.
It's always interesting to see
And
how
I
he utilizes all of his pitches
know,
and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can.
There we go.
And that one hammered.
Yeah,
Way
for
back
5
there. Out of here.
Work the hat trick.
At least one.
The foul
At least. At least.
Digging in, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 1 away.
Maybe that's good though.
So now the DH spot, Leo DeVries. Foul ball. Kershaw, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count.
They got Rutschman behind the plate, so I'll be
That
careful.
could be a dangerous pitch if you don't
Rutschman.
get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Rutschman.
No problem
Adley.
handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Get down.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now here is Eddie Murray. Fastball is outside. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. That clips the zone. That's strike 2.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Go ball. See ya.
That one carrying. Out of
Oh
here.
boy.
A 2-run blast. It's their second.
Pause the game. Pause the game.
Nigga, you paused it.
Home run of the inning. So 2 down. Ketel Marte getting ready to hit. Ball 1 there.
Outside.
Gotta be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Girl, I know you know.
On the inside corner for
Inside getting out and Ellie. Inside getting out and Ellie. Girl, I know you. Girl, I
in the
know.
air. Guerrero settles underneath it. And that is the third out of the inning.
Don't be raging. I'll look.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
You said that you think about me every day. Saturday to Saturday.
Slings it across. 1 out in the second. Now it's the DH, Kevin McGonigal.
Let you know everything is just textual. I just want to get a
Out towards right
sexual.
center field. Rafaela flying after this one. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Fastball is
Off the plate.
outside.
Ball 2.
McGonigal, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jose Altuve stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one in the air. Marte moving under this one. But the first baseman gets there. It's bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Josh Gibson.
Hey.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your
Why do I
pitches. He's gonna
drop?
need to
I know
figure
it's
out quickly,
right
though.
fucking there.
Beltran settles under this one, and there's one away. Now it's the switch hitting
He
outfield.
was gonna keep
Angel
spamming that
Martinez.
shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I've been on better like real girls.
The 0-2.
These streets got so familiar.
That's a ball.
My team has been
Reynolds drifts towards it.
made.
Yeah, there's 2
What
away.
the?
It's
Next to hit, Gunnar
the
Henderson.
lineup. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we got it. Yes. Trevor
Strong
Story.
second inning is a
Getting
confidence
to
builder for
Trevor
him, a
Story.
relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Why are we putting Trevor Story's name with Seager? That's no brainer. There ain't no defense in the show.
And it's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here's
Dude, if
Bobby
I could
Witt
sit
Jr.
back on the
Fires
splitter.
over to Guerrero. And that is that. New inning getting started. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, number 35, Adley
We're literally the best team.
Rutschman.
We're the first rated team. And we lose our first game. Why are we trash?
This one in the air center
You
field.
just joined this one.
Rafaela has a beat on it. And a quick out number 1.
Low stick with it.
Here's the left fielder, Angel Martinez.
Ocho!
Yo!
Ball
Ocho!
1.
What's going on? What?
Hey.
We just running call.
Yes. Yeah.
Now that's a base hit. And now
Fuck
the
you,
lineup
Cattell.
turns over with 1 away.
Mission foul. We'll get him next time.
Ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Lifted in the air, out to left. 2 down.
You on the phone, Drew?
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's
Oh,
0
yeah.
for 1.
Francisco Lindor.
Injured list. Xavier Edwards out for 2 months.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Good pitchers. Good pitchers.
Ball, that's on the plate.
And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. The last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, down the number 2 hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Well, these players are doing a good job
Not lying, Drew.
getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're getting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Yo.
On the ground to 3rd. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to 1st, and he gets him.
How many times am I going to see the first baseman pick the
Ball
baseman?
freeze. We'll hit next.
So else I'm going to have to make some trade.
Out to short, Lindor.
Yes. If I am the drought
Throws to 1st in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Under it,
Gosh, it's top.
and that'll do it. Out of the 4th, leading off, Carlos Beltran. Fly to center his first time, he's 0 for 1. 0-1, no strikes. Beltran, 22 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Check swing.
Yo! Alright, he can't get every check swing.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at.
So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning.
Dominican Republic. The first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. Beltran gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
To first, and he breaks for second.
Snacks! Skills us! Just run out of
Now they
lead.
got him in a rundown.
That's a steal.
Tries to get back and see.
It's going to be a steal.
Here's the 0-2.
At this point in my career, I don't want to be locked.
Martinez ranging into the alley.
City,
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Kevin McGonigal. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Let's go.
Man at first, 1 away.
That's ball 2.
And that's off
Yup.
the inside edge.
For real?
So
Yo!
First and second. First and second.
Give it to him. No. Give it to him, bro. They got it. They went 2 innings without fucking scoring, bro. They're just taking borderline pitches out of K's. We're for real.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That shit ridiculous.
Could be some
Yo.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch.
Every check swing, bro. I throw it away. He's just gonna piece it, bro. This shit's stupid.
Just missed.
Yo, I'm done.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, right field. This could
There's literally nothing I could do, bro. There's nothing. No, there's nothing I could do, bro. I'm actually about to close out.
He'll circle the bases. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1.
I've thrown every borderline pitch. It just fucking goes their way. Yo!
And that is ball 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires in time.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Rutschman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Last name Burger, which will never play me in a game. Get off my screen.
2 down, nobody on.